Hey everyone, I'm Ultimate456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 137 of Less Platinum and 100% Final Fantasy VII Remake, the final episode. So, I know what you're wondering. Ultima, why is it on a pause screen and it looks like it's about to start a cutscene? Well, I wanted to load into the game and see if I could check some stuff before playing, and I forgot that there was a cutscene, so I was like, okay, well, I guess I have to record now. So, let's watch this cutscene and we'll see what we're going to be doing with the remaining episode.
Should be everything. Initiate projection sequence. What do you make of your new form, Weiss? We've replicated everything about you, from thought patterns to stress responses. You should, however, notice some improvements due to my latest update. Indeed, I'd venture to say you're stronger now than you've ever been.
Stronger than I've ever been. A big claim, little man. Now, who do I kill?
Given that this is merely a training exercise, no one.
We'll see. Be sure to choose my victims wisely.
Alright, so we've been introduced to a new character, Weiss. Oh, we start here. Okay, yep. Okay, let's see if I can move on to that part.
Looks exactly the same.
So this is what you have to do. So I loaded into the game. I was on chapter 17. If you're not on chapter 17, just load to chapter 17. Talk to Aerith twice. Skip the cutscene. Walk forward. Skip this cutscene. And then we'll have to run out. Let me just check something. Yeah, everyone's loaded up, so that's fine. We have to run out of the room and into the larger room where we have to fight some unknown entities.
Then we can use the same elevator that Hojo did.
Okay, cool.
That elevator, was it this way?
Yes, his odor still lingers.
So press this. Skip this cutscene.
The ones in the pods. Where did they go?
It stinks in here. Back there.
That would have
Now skip this, and now let's see if I can beat them all real quick. Trip, pull, slash. Trip, pull, slash. Done. Alright, once that's over, skip the cutscene one more time, and we can head up here. And we can talk to Chadley.
A pleasure to see you again, Cloud. How can I be of service?
Okay, he gives you the same stuff that he's always given you. VR missions, and you can reset your upgrades if you'd like.
A sudden surge of emotion in my future.
I think that Chadley might become like the linchpin of the story in the future games. I don't know, something about him and the way he is suggests to me that he could be the key to everything. We don't have enough information to work out exactly how that would be, but I hope that they do it anyway, because I like Chadley as a character. Alright, so our final trophy is to defeat Weiss. If we look at our enemy intel, if we look at our play log, we are missing a Shinra combat simulation battle. We're missing an enemy intel and an enemy assessed. So let's set up our party so that we can take on Weiss. We're going to use Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith, and we're going to set them up like this. Cloud, we're going to give the Mithril Saber to. He's going to have the Chain Bangle, and he's going to have some Platinum Earrings. There we go. Tifa is going to have the Metal Knuckles, the Force Bracelet, and the Champion Belt. And Aerith's going to have a Mithril Rod, another Force Bracelet, and Platinum Earrings. Excellent. Why is her MP higher? Ah, because she's got different material on. Alright, so Cloud, we want him to have ice. Now, I should also point out, this setup that I'm going for is not, it's not min-maxed really. Like, you could still go better than this, but I'm just doing it because you don't have to really min-max when it comes to fighting Weiss. He is a difficult fight, but he's not like impossible. So yeah, you can do really what you want here, but I'll just try and explain like sort of what the main elements of the fight are. So time magnifier, skill master, first strike, good. For Tifa we want ice and elemental, let's give her the good one. Then we've got HP absorption, oops, this one, and parry. Giving everyone parry is a good idea. ATB assist. And HP up. Good. And then healing. ATB, let's put that there. ATB boost. Skill master. If I can get to it. There we go. And steadfast block, cool. And now finally for Aerith, here comes a plane. What a surprise. Ice, parry, healing, definitely want healing on Aerith. Revival, not as important. To be honest, if you die, you probably should just reset. Wow, my magic up isn't maxed, that's interesting. HP up, MP up, skill master, oops, and first strike. Okay, cool. So this is our setup, but we need to assess what's his face. So we'll give it to, no, not that one. Which one should we get rid of? We don't need her to heal. We'll give her assess here. I like to give Tifa assess because she's going to be gaining the most ATB out of everyone. Wow, we're about to hit 50 hours. Alright.
We've added a new individual's data to the combat simulator. I can't divulge any details, but I can say its existence is both highly classified and extremely dangerous. To be completely honest, I had some misgivings about implementing it. Even now, I'm still not entirely sure I made the right decision. However, I do believe that engaging it in combat will yield vital information. And who better to extract that information than you, Cloud? If you're willing to try, I'd appreciate the help.
Okay, so yeah, this only becomes accessible if you have completed the DLC at least once. And once you have done it, you can access it. So we go here, press up, and you can see 3-person team versus the Immaculate one. A 3-person team battle in which you pick your team. Defeat the leader of Deep Ground, whose data Chadley has programmed into the system. Items cannot be used, only available in hard difficulty, and God of Damarangs have no effect. And you get another 2 God of Damarangs for beating it, which is pretty cool. So hard. We're going to pick Tifa, because we want... Oh, my mistake, sorry, I forgot to change something. For battle settings, make Tifa the leader, and I prefer having that as that as that, and then for circle I want to have True Strike, and for X I want to have Focus Strike. There we go. Now we should be good. Just make triple sure. Yeah, that's fine. We don't really need limit breaks for this. So Weiss has 3 phases, but interestingly you can actually kill him during phase 1. I'm probably not going to be able to do it, so I'll probably kill him during phase 2, especially to give you guys a bit of a hand in understanding how phase 2 works. And then finally during phase 3, it's basically like phase 1, but it's just much faster. If he does get to phase 3, it's kind of a 50-50 chance as to whether you'll beat him or not, so it's just how it is. Alright, let's get ready here, and we should be able to view a cutscene.
They shall be slashed, strangled, and slaughtered. Beaten, stabbed, and crushed. Garroted and impaled. Shot and executed without mercy. Now, let the hunt begin.
Alright, and here we go. It's time to take on Weiss. The first thing you want to do is target Weiss and lock on, and then just wait until he gets close and then just parry away. He's going to do a stab move, which you can vault over him like that. I'll explain how that works. I'm not going to punish him on that one. I'm going to cast haste here. I basically want Tifa to get her first ATB so I can use Assess. So let's do that. Alright, here we go. He's going to do another move called Crossfire Cleave. Look at his stance. Weiss, a depraved and ruthless deep ground soldier, recreated in a virtual space. Known as Weiss the Immaculate, he reigns supreme over deep ground. He's immune to basically everything. He has greater resistances to magic at the moment, or magic and attack. So he's going to use a move called Crossfire Cleave. In order to avoid this move, all you need to do is you keep parrying away the whole time. So just keep doing this. Okay, now he's pressured. I'm going to punch him a couple times. When he does that little roll, that's when you can... Hang on, let me try that again. So you're going to go like this. He rolls away, then you can do your focus strike. Punch him 1 or 2 more times, probably just once, and now you're good. Stab, wait until he gets close, then just press regular dodge over towards him. So press circle towards him as he's coming towards you. He's got one more move, Visceration. You got to dodge at the last second, like that. These are actually not that bad. Like, once you learn it, I was already dodging Evisceration perfectly when I did it the first time. I was like, oh, okay, that's actually really easy. Sometimes, if you dodge it at the wrong time, it won't work. So just be aware of that. Crossfire Cleave. You can also parry into him. I'll show you on this next one, if I can. He might actually get staggered. Evisceration. So parry into him and he could just like fly up in the air. Unfortunately, you can't really use, what's that move? Chi Trap and keep him in the air, which would be really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna stagger him here. Now, there's a lot of stuff you gotta do. True Strike. Immediately get Aerith to cast Arcane Ward on probably Tifa, actually. Then go back to Tifa, use another True Strike. Get Cloud here to cast Blizzaga on Weiss. Do a, whatever that was, I forgot what that's called. Omni Strike. Do another True Strike. Get Cloud to cast another Blizzaga, switch over to Aerith, do Blizzaga, switch back to Tifa, and now just try and do uppercuts and dive kicks. And you'll see his health go. That was pretty good. That's probably one of my best ones. Alright, phase shift. So for this phase, what you have to do is basically keep casting Blizzaga on him with Aerith and Cloud, and just stay away with Tifa. Once you get him stunned like this, get Tifa in here to cast her own stuff.
I'll show you what I can do.
Okay, he's going to use Rejuvenation. In order to basically counter this, you just have to keep punishing him crazily with Blizzagas. This might do it. Please. Thank you. Okay, and basically we've won. True Strike. Punch him a couple times. Rolling uppercut, dive kick. Rolling uppercut, dive kick, and he's done. Yay!
So this is what's possible when you transcend the flesh. Good to know. Either way, see you in deep ground.
Alright, we did it. Hooray! That actually went pretty well. That was probably my best fight to date. It can still be better than that. Like I said, you can still you can beat him without having to go into phase 2 even. And as I said, phase 3 is basically like phase 1, except he's just more vicious and, you know, dead set on killing you. It looks awesome. Like, honestly, phase 3 looks so cool. But I just thought I'd kill him there because there's like almost no point to fighting him in phase 3. So yeah, that last little cutscene there showed Weiss being sort of he kept switching places with Hojo. I think that makes a lot of sense. I think that might be what happens in the future games. We'll see, like, it's possible that the Hojo fight from the original game will be... Now, it makes it seem, actually, are they going to do that in the second game? Because then people forget about Weiss. Are they going to put Weiss in, like, a sort of a minor way into the second game? Sort of how, like, he's basically an afterthought in this game, but they threw him in at the last second. Or are they going to leave the fight with Hojo until the third game? Because that happens, like, very, very late into the game in the original game. So, I don't know. There's, like, a lot that's going to happen. Alright, enemy intel. So we've got Weiss. You can see Sephiroth no longer has the period or the full stop after the 114. It's now under Weiss's. And yeah, it basically has the same thing as as what we just saw. And then the other thing, this is really annoying because I was so looking forward to showing this off. When you go to the play log, everything is filled out, right? 20 out of 20, 11 out of 11, 15 out of 15, 26 out of 26, 115 out of 115, and then again, 24 out of 24, 4 out of 4, 56, 56, 31, 31, 33, 33, 18 out of 18. On the original game, as in on the PS4 version, the only difference is enemy intel and enemies assessed is 114 each, and I think the rest is the same. And when you actually complete the play log, you get like a nice little crown picture. I think it's like at the top of the screen. But here, you get nothing. I feel cheated. I want my little crown. It's so weird. Anyway, yeah, we're done. We finally did it. Finally, after 137 episodes, or what is that, like 4 and a bit months? Yeah, 4.5 months. I can't believe it took this long, but we got through it. And yeah, it was awesome. I honestly, I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I think this is basically the best remake that has ever been released. I see very few problems with it. I cannot wait to see what else happens with this series as we move into the future. You know, super looking forward to game 2, game 3 beyond that. And I just, yeah, if they nail it with game 2 as well, then it will be really cool. So yeah, I mean, there's not really much else I can say about it that I haven't said before. So I think I'm going to leave things there. I want to thank you all for watching episode 137 of Less Platinum and 100% Final Fantasy VII Remake. I would like to thank you if you've watched the entire series all the way through. If you have watched it and you have enjoyed, please consider subscribing or giving the video a like. And I'll see you in the next one. So for now, my name's Ultimate456. You're the Ultimates. And I'll see you next time.